right in the face. Welcome back to Mid-10, y'all. As you can see, we're up here in the log yard once again. We got 22 logs, well actually 22 trees. We ain't cut them up in the logs yet. Got 22 trees laid out up here. Should be the last ones we haul for this, well, the start of the year. We might get back into some later on, but this should wrap us up for right now. We need to get changed over and do other things. That being said, I already got tractor out, hit started this morning, that's good. So I guess that loose belt on the alternator fixed your charging problem. So the batteries are hot, it fired up. We got a sharpened saw, gas it up. Sharpen, gas up saw, put some oil in her, and we will be good to go. Get the saw sharp real quick. Oh, we still got to mark logs too. I haven't marked logs yet. Yeah, it's already this afternoon. It's already like 1 o'clock. Been a slow start to the day. Getting saws ready this morning. And I realized that one of them, your clutch drive over here in this side, has come apart. I thought it was just shooting bearings, but no. Clutch is bad in it, so we had to take out to get it fixed. You know, by the time you do that, make a few runs to town and whatnot, the day is burn up. But we're gonna get a good bit done today because it's time change, you know. They give us a whole nother hour of daylight. At least that's what they tell you. Real people know they didn't give you anything. It's got the same amount of daylight as always is. I got to get the finger where I cut it just now. Says it's good and sharp on them other teeth. Get these last couple dialed in. Try not to cut myself again on this saw. That's that. Tension looks good on it. Pull that back like that. Put this like here. Put a little push water in the old saw. Put some of this extreme borrow in here. And overfill it like I always do. That spill everywhere, you know. Not like having a tailgate your truck covered in borrow. Set this on the ground before she spills everywhere. Set that there. Get the old tailgate shut up before I forget about it. I need to go mark logs. Need to shed this vest to get warm out. Get my handy dandy tool belt here. First things first, we'll get these logs marked. I did try to drag these up side by side pretty close, that way I could just measure one and mark both. This didn't line up right. Looks like we're gonna get 3 out of some and 4 out of some. Half like it. Well, that's dull. So we got, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left to cut. And yeah, looks like we'll have to sharpen the saw to do it. We might get the, we'll just get the old saw out and run it. Now listen, chain's fairly warm. Well, dadgummit. Got the saw stuck. Get a bigger wedge. Doing so good too. Well, that's all stuck. So, I got one saw stuck. The other saw should be cooled off enough I can sharpen it now. So we'll get her sharpened and go get the other one unstuck. And good old camera decided to die again, so you missed me getting the saw unstuck. But I got that done, we're gonna pick up some logs now. And it's actually turned into a nice spring day. Well, attempt 1 failure. Just go with one of these big ones right now. That's a big piece of white oak. I don't want to overload the loader right out of the gate. Let's see. Time check, it's 3 o'clock. We started doing this at like 10 after 2. The sharpening saws, getting one saw stuck. Yeah, we're running about on schedule for picking this stuff up. I mean, it is a Monday, you know. You can't just come out of the gates full bore on a Monday. I mean, some of y'all might be able to. If you do, you know, let me know how that works. How do you manage that? Sometimes Mondays around here start off slow. There we go, we got 2. All right, hopefully we can get this logging wrapped up, and then we can transition over into servicing equipment. We need to change oil in this tractor, we need to change oil in every tractor really. Get everything serviced up for the year, or your big initial service, you know, where you do it over one big time. So get that all done for the year. Hopefully the rest of the spare parts coming, we can get that thing running. I mean, that is for the well mower. And if we can't get her running, you know, we still got the pool sprayer. And that's why I didn't get rid of it yet. You know, you gotta have that backup plan. All right, now we got them. Got a hell of a damn scoop of dirt. We're about to run over the whole log behind me. We don't need to do that. Watch where I'm going. But this scoop is covered in poison up on the bottom. That way maybe I won't touch it, not touching it too much. Look, it's nice and viney. Look at all that. Gotta set it kind of in the middle. Not too bad. Get this in on there and see what it looks like. I don't think we can hold everything. So if we can't hold everything on one load, ain't no sense just loading fire to this, then carrying 2 or 3 loads to the end. Let's see what she looks like. We get this on there. Yeah, we can hold a few more. Oh, try to keep walking. So I got 2.5 trees left. Can't hold it all on this one load. We'll just make 2 loads. Guess I should have put a few more on the first load, but I didn't want to overload it since it was all hardwood and bigger cuts of hardwood. And we'll come get one more load. Unless Dad wants us to cut any more, we'll be doing something different. Get this old Dodge fired up, get this one hauled off, and we'll come get another one here in just a minute. We're back out at the shop today, folks. We're gonna service this tractor. Got my planter tongue back from being rebuilt. Thrown a little paint on it. So if y'all remember last year, it cracked right about here on both sides, split my tongue. So I had a local machine shop rebuild it. They put a thicker outside plate on it. They put a thicker inside plate. So this plate in here, that plate in there, I'm pointing with the hole in it, is thicker. This outside plate right here is thicker. And then, so here's our nice smooth weld. Here's my little janky weld. I put this little cap on right here. They didn't do this. So, you know, a little bit of spatter's mine. But that's fixed. We're gonna let her dry up. Let that dry. We gotta work on, we gotta service this tractor. Get the oil changed in it. Need to check the hydraulic fluid. It might be low. It's low. Get some more hydraulic fluid poured in it. Ah, there you go. Must use my strong hand to put that on with. It was tight. That's right, we hung that step. Oh, we're gonna put new bolts in that. That's loose as a goose. Not too much oil on my hand. Got my rag. And maybe that bucket's got enough room in it. Stick it in my pocket. Grab y'all, come to this side. So we're gonna be putting a little bit of Rotel in her. That's just a brand of oil. All right, and we are going to be putting, like I said, Rotel in it with a mixture of Lucas in it. So this motor says 290 something, 390, hell, I don't know. Anyways, can't remember the size of the motor. It's a straight 6, but it takes 12 quarts of motor oil. And I haven't bought motor oil in a while. Last time I bought oil, it was on sale. The place I bought it at had it for sale for like, $16 a gallon, I think. And I told him, I said, that's a pretty good deal. He said, oh, as much oil as you change, you really should get you a 55-gallon drum. That'd be money, I would be money ahead, just go ahead and buy a 55-gallon drum of oil. Because it is about the same price as when the oil's on sale. So that's what I got. I got a 55-gallon drum, and then I saved enough of these old gallon jugs, and so I got it marked 4 quarts, so I know when they're full. And I keep lids on them so they're clean. And I store them out of the way here in the shop. But we run Lucas and all this stuff, since it's older equipment with quite a few hours on it. It seems to help. So what I did is I put 2 quarts of Lucas in one of these jugs and 2 quarts of oil on top of it. That way it pours better, because if y'all have used Lucas, y'all know it's thick as molasses on a cold day. I got a pair of filter pliers over here, I think. Bam, there we go. Filter pliers. I found them. Filter pliers. The only thing about the filter pliers is it destroys your filter. You cannot tighten them up with filter pliers. That's a no-no. I'll show you. You can see where I grabbed it. Caved her in pretty good. So, get all that wiped off. Also, I was in there in the shop putting a very light coat of grease on your seal there. That way she seals off good. Well, the downside of having this filter, this loader on, is you can't hardly get to the damn thing. There we go. Get the old handy dandy pocket knife out. And the day is scratch me a day dinner. Downside to the loader is the oil's way back in here. I might have to go get me a bucket to stand on. I might have to go get another different funnel too. One funnel. Is that funnel gonna go in there? Well, hell no, it's not. I gotta find another funnel. But the loader's not the real problem. The real problem is the loader frame. Now she sits right in the daggone way. I think I forget this every time. This loader makes it a pain to change oil in it. Because your filter's right behind the loader, your oil fills right behind the loader. And these are good old loaders, but man, they are right in the daggone way. We'll spill off the side. All right. We'll crank this little pig up. We're gonna fix the headlight today. Plenty to do to her. Clean all the trash out of it. Well, good news is the motor didn't lock up when we started it. No leaks around the filter. No leaks around the drain plug. That's good. Just bucket out from under here before I forget it. Now what? Now we get to putting this new headlight in. Oh, and finding that hydraulic leak up here too. We gotta find that slight hydraulic leak, get that fixed. Got a new radio to put in it too. We'll get as much done as we can. Start working on this headlight first. Got this nice conversion kit. It's gonna go from a 4 to a 3 light, but it's gonna have 3 LEDs in it. And you gotta do a little bit of modification to the hood. Yeah, it's gonna be a Tiger light conversion kit. So she's gonna look like that one. Let's see. Yeah, we may or may not have to trim the hood piece a little bit. That's why I didn't do it out in the field. Yeah, we can unbolt that up there. Take it inside, yeah. Four little bolts. Yeah, take them bolts out. It ain't like we got a whole lot of room to do it inside either. Got daggum garbage everywhere. Clean the shop out, lasts for about 3 days, and it's full of the damn junk again. What we got, man, what we got going? 4 projects right now, 5 projects. Still working on the sprayer. We're fixing this. We are working on the planter. We gotta start servicing other chargers too. Plenty to do right now. That's gonna work better. Oh yeah, like a dream. And there go losing the bolts. I got your magnetic tray, but you know. Dadgummit. 2 for 2. See if we can't do another. Right in the face. Not how you want it. Let's get that off, so let's move to the floor, I guess. I don't know. Guess we'll go work on this on the floor. Yeah, so I knocked these lights out, bush hogging back in the winter. Had a tree limb. See, I pulled forward and I backed up, and somehow a tree limb got underneath the hood and popped out through the lights. You know, but I've been wanting to upgrade these lights anyways to LEDs, and you know, since I broke them completely out, it's a good time to change them. Good time to change them. Well, camera died. We missed a good bit. We changed the fuel filter. However, the one I had was an older one, spare. The O-rings are bad on it, leaked a bunch. So I put the one I had on there back on there. Gonna get a different one of those tomorrow. We found our leak down here, which this hose right here, the fitting on it had backed off a smidge, and when that was idling, it was barely dripping. But if you idled up, it sprayed a pretty good bit. So we got that tightened back up. Got the little dent inside the hood straightened out. Hood sits back there right. And we changed oil in it. We got front end all greased up. We got all the garbage cleaned up from underneath the pump. We got the AC, the oil condenser, and the radiator blowed out. We got the new lights put on. Look pretty good. We're just waiting. You had the this one bracket right here. Back here. You had the JB weld that bracket on, so we're just waiting for that to set up. It's holding all the lights nicely. Got a new wiring harness for it. We'll stick it in front of the tractor tomorrow. And yeah, that's got us wrapped up. So we're about done servicing this tractor. No, we still got to put the light in the front. That's a must. Let's see. I got some new backlights to go on it. Got to put them on there tomorrow. Yeah, we might be putting a new radio in this tomorrow. The radio in it is getting to where sometimes plays, sometimes don't play, but it's an old Alpine tape player. So, you know, if you kids know about tapes, you're probably as old as I am. And then, you know, just getting there and clean up the floor good. We'll vac out all the sealing up there, all the AC stuff there, back all that out. And yeah, we'll do that, and probably change the hydraulic filter. I forgot to do that. We'll change that hydraulic filter. New fuel filter, hydraulic filter, radio, put the lights on. Lights back there, gonna wire those lights back up. So we about got this one wrapped up. We'll get this one out of the way. Then we'll get the big tractor over here. She's sitting right over there. Bam, we'll get her pulled over here. We'll get the oil changed in it. We'll get it all serviced up. And yeah, go from there. So, if y'all are liking what you're seeing, remember, like and subscribe. And like always, if the good Lord's willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till the next.